Right. So people, in continuation with this masterclass, today we'll understand about the practicals of how the data analytics tools can be used in AI. Okay. So what I've done is I've got many exercises. So it will be like many exercises are there about Excel, Power BI, Tableau, Python, everything. I have some exercises. I'll tell you how actually you can use AI tool to become a data analyst in 2026 and further. Okay. So before that, I have few things to discuss. So we'll just finish it for like some 5-10 minutes and then we'll go for practical class. Okay. Right. So people, let's recap about what we learned in the previous session. So in the previous session, we just learned about the data analytics foundations and the different type of analytics, right? So we understood about the importance of data in today's world, and we understood the difference between data, information, insight, and decisions, and what is data analytics and why organizations actually rely on this data analytics. And we also understood about the impact of AI on the industry, then how AI is transforming the role of data analyst. And also we understood about some career opportunities for data analysts using AI. In that, we also learned about what is descriptive, diagnostic, predictive, and perspective analytics, and why AI is very essential for today's data professional. And also, we learned about how AI improves the productivity and speeds up the decisions. So, this is what actually we just theoretically understood about the industry, the data, and about more other things, how AI can actually be used in the industry as well as for the career development. Okay. So, today, what we'll do is we'll try to understand about all these tools, right? Let's say Excel. I have some examples. SQL Server, Power BI, Tableau, Python, or any of the tools. That is how we can use ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, Copilot, and all these things. Okay, right. So this is what actually we understood in the previous session. So here for today's session, there are a lot of say contents are there. But again, I don't want to make you people boring about walking through all the slides. I'll directly go for the practicals and I'll show you how AI can be used. But before that, we'll try to understand about different AI tools. Okay. So I'm not sure whether that slide is there, but still, let me just check that quickly. So all these are about today's sessions. Okay, we'll come to this later. Let me minimize this and I'll go to my folder. And here I have some raw data for you people. And this is something very much close to the industry data. Okay, this is not a real-time data, but this I have prepared by using the chat GPT. This I have not done. This is prepared by chat GPT. So what I'm telling you people is I've seen many people saying that, sir, I want the data for practicing. I want the data for, some projects. Now you don't have to bother about it. Everything we can get in AI tools. Okay. But you should be very much aware that how actually I can prepare that data. That is very important. Okay. So today what we'll do is we'll try to understand how we can use this data because this data preparation is fine. You can prepare according to your needs. For this practical class, I have taken some data here. So what is this data? So I've taken that it's a retail sales data of a company called as ABC Private Limited. Just assume that. Okay. It's ABC Private Limited where I have the sales data. If I open this, we'll get some details. Let's see about these details and we'll try to understand the scenario and we'll see how the industry actually expect from us to do the analysis, create the reports and the dashboard right from scratch. How to analyze till creating the dashboard and publishing will learn. Okay. All right. So people, if you just see this, I have a data here. Let's see how many records are there. There are some 5,000 records. There are some columns. There are nearly 6 to 7, files. I want to analyze them. Previously, before AI came, we used to do this analysis. You know how we used to do? We used to go open the file, then we used to check all this, okay, order ID, then gender, okay, product ID is there. Okay, so like this. In the tables, there are two tables, two different types. Okay, what is that? Fact table, dimension table. What is fact table? Fact means the fact. We have the numbers. If you see here, I have all the numbers here, right? So this is called as fact table. Fact table, we can have duplicates. What is the meaning of duplicate? If you go here, see, the product IDs can be duplicate because one customer can purchase multiple products. Yes, but a customer is unique. But a customer can purchase multiple products. Similarly, a customer can purchase multiple times as well. So this kind of table, the fact table, can have duplicate, transactions. Fine. Okay. Now, people, let me go here. I'll open one more table. Now, let's say I'll take this employees. Employees is a table where we have employee details. Correct. Now, if you go and check, can you see here? I'll not have much information. I'll have employee ID, employee name, his department, designation, manager, salary, experience, and from which state he is. Now, if you just see this, can I have duplicates in this particular table? No. Why? Because, say, for example, now we are all some 20 students here. 20 students will have different IDs. Let's say I have a person named Ganesh Kumar. Is it always possible that only one Ganesh Kumar should be there? No, there can be multiple Ganesh Kumar. But each Ganesh Kumar will have unique IDs, correct? Why? To identify. Understood. So similarly, if these kind of tables, what you see, where I have the unique details, they're called as master table or dimension table. Understood? So there are two different type of tables that is called as fact and dimension. This is technically you should understand. Okay. So these kind of tables where I'll get all the unique IDs and I'm trying to connect with the fact table and trying to create the reports. Okay, we have to do something like this. Why we are actually breaking? Because if we actually take everything in one single table, you know what happens? The table will become huge and duplicates, and the file size will become more, and unnecessarily memory is wasted. So to avoid that, we actually use these kind of tables. Now, let me go here and say, I have so many tables here. I'm finding it very difficult because there are so many tables. I have to go and study it. I have to understand it. Each and every column, sir. It is very time consuming. But previously, we didn't have any other go. What we used to do is, we used to go open each and every file, make a note of everything, and we used to make a document out of it saying that these are the tables, these are the tables which have to be connected, these are the columns what we have, the data types. My God, I'll tell you, for studying this data itself, it used to take 2 to 3 days for us to understand plan. But now I'll show you practically how easy it is to understand and make this documentation or the content out of it. So what I'll do, I'll go to my ChatGPT or Claude. Okay, I'll just open. Assume that, I'll go here, I'll say ChatGPT. I'll use more of ChatGPT because, we can use more of it. But with Claude, it'll take the tokens, which will actually use more and the usage will go. We'll keep that Claude for the more other advanced operations. Okay. Now let's say I have the ChatGPT window here. Okay. People, before we go and work, let me just brief you about this AI tools. People, these AI tools are called as LLMs, large language models. Okay, and they are actually used for Gen AI. So what is Gen AI? Generative AI. So more AI used is Claude nowadays. After that, ChatGPT, then Copilot, then we have Perplexity, then we have Gemini. Okay, I'm not telling in the order, depending on the requirement, we can actually use this AI tool. But most commonly used is Claude nowadays. Why? Because there are a lot of things what we can actually do in that. Now, when you take any AI tool, the common thing is now we are actually using it for Gen AI. That means we're trying to generate something. If you see, ChatGPT can generate images, but it cannot generate videos. Gemini can generate images, sound, as well as videos. If you go to Claude, it cannot create images directly, but yes, it can create by using some other, APIs, and I can connect to some Canva or something, and we can do it. So depending on my requirement, I should use AI. But if you want to create contents, if you want to understand something, analyze, okay, get some output, ChatGPT is the best one. I think. Can I use Copilot? Yes, Copilot also can be used. But people, I'll tell you, Copilot, I'm not so I cannot say comfortable, but it not to the extent like what we need. So Same prompt we can actually use for all the AI tools, no problem. Now what I'll do, I'll go here. I want to study this data. So what I'll do is I'll just drag it and I'll just drop it here. I'm just dragging and dropping all the Excel files here. And I'll say, first thing is, people, you should learn about the prompt engineering. Why prompt engineering? Prompt engineering is a kind of communication, what we communicate with AI tools, which it will understand in a proper way. Sir, what is there in prompt engineering? I'll give some prompt, it will give me the result. Yes, you don't have to bother about mastering your prompt engineering. But when should we actually use this prompt engineering? Whenever you feel that, yes, I want to save some tokens. I want to save some credits. I want to make sure that I'll get the right output. Just imagine, I'll say, analyze the data attached. What will happen in this case? It will just give me randomly whatever it wants. But I don't want that. I want according to my requirement. So what I'll do, I'll go here. First thing is, if you take in a company, let's say you're a team of 10 people, what we will do? We'll say, see, you're a data analyst. Take this data. So you analyze the data. I have one more person, say, he's analyzing the data. Please, next, when it comes to dashboard, you have to create the design. So we are assigning some task, right? Similarly, here, what I'll do, I'll say, act as a senior data analyst. What am I doing? I'm telling my AI tool, please act as data analyst, so that it will start thinking in that way. So you might ask her, why, if you won't give this also, it will work, right? It will work. But I told you, if you want to work it more faster, I'm telling, start thinking like this, so that you know what it will do. In that memory, whatever it is there, it will try to filter and start thinking like a data analyst. Okay. Next step, I'll say attached Excel files need the following details. What all I need? First, table name with column names, data types. Okay. Next, relationship between the tables. Right. Okay. As of now, let's stop here. We'll go step by step. If you give more things, it will give, but again, it will be very difficult for me to explain. So I just want only this. I'll say run. Okay. You know what happens when it starts running? Okay. In this window, okay, we call it as context window. This one here, all the files, whatever is there, that will get listed. And next time, whenever I want to ask the queries, it will be taken from that data itself. So it is storing in the memory. Now it is time to analyze. Say this. Within few seconds, I'm getting all the analysis now. Previously, I used to go double click on the table, study that at least 2 days only for planning only it used to go. Now you see, I'll go here, say first table. It is saying ABC retail sales. So it's a fact table. I told you, right? It's a fact table. Now I can see that all the columns are there with all the data types are also coming. Now let's go here. So why this data type, you might ask? You know what happens? Sometimes this order date might be as a text. Understood? If it is in text, it will become difficult for me to create reports like, trending, the trend sales, trend report, time series report. It's difficult because it will be in text. So we have to check something like this. Now I'll go and I'll check all this. When I feel, yes, this is fine, then I can go start creating the reports, right? Let me scroll down. See, customer table has got all the details, product table, all the details. So at one shot, I got all the columns, the data types, fine. The first thing, what I wanted is the list of column names and the data type that is cleared. Okay. Next, I want to see how they are actually related to each other. How they are related to each other. Why? Why we should relate? Because the table, whatever I have now, has got information about employees, customers, so many things. But Finally, they're all related to each other. If you want to get some information, then I have to connect with each other. But connection is just like that. I cannot connect. I have to make sure that there are some relationship. Let's say I have employee ID. I connect with employee. If I have, say, customer ID, I'll connect with customer ID. So I need to make sure that all these are getting connected in a proper way. Okay, that's why we have this dimension table and the fact table. So in this case, you just see it is mentioning saying that this is my fact table and all the other things, whatever you see, these are all the dimension table which I can connect with the fact table. Okay, I'll show you practically how we can connect with each other. Okay, now let's go here. And next it is asking for the relationship. See here, it is giving me the recommended relationship. What is that? Say I can connect the customer table with ABC, retail sales by customer ID. Then here products with product ID. Okay. So here it is saying that what all relationship I can do, everything is getting connected here. See, we can use this. See here, it is giving me the final data model. Okay, how actually we can connect with each table here. Understood. So this is how actually we can start doing the analysis. See how much time it took? Not even 5 minutes. The entire thing, what I used to do in 2 days, now we got in just in 5 minutes over. Now we understood why AI tool is actually very important now. Okay, people, you might think everything the AI tool only will do. No, it's not like that. Again, keep this in mind. I told you in the previous session that AI tool should be our assistant, not our boss. Never make it your boss. Now, I don't know how many mistakes are there in this, right? It's given the output. If you just see, just scroll down somewhere here, it would have been mentioned. See, Chat GPT can make mistakes. Check important info. Understood? It is giving a warning saying that I can make mistake. So please make sure that you check it once. Understood? So people, AI, use it as your support, but make sure that you will again check everything once. Okay, right, all of you done. Now, what I'll do, I'll go here. I made a list of exercises. Okay, some practical exercises just to show you people how easy it is to work. But for that, you should know the fundamentals. Okay, let me open this. This everything I'll be sharing it with you. People can use it. Okay, all right. So now what I'll do, I'll go to this Excel and we'll see how we can work on these particular, exercises. Here it says apply conditional formatting to highlight top 10 sales and profit. Top 10 sales and profit. And here create a pivot table to analyze region wise, some data, use XLOOKUP or create monthly. Some exercises it has been given. Now you might think, okay, this is very easy now. AI tool is there. I can just copy this and paste it. My task is done. But people, if you know what is conditional formatting, yes, then it is easy for you to do. But if you don't know what is conditional formatting, what will you do? Right? It will give the output. It is something like, I had some friends in my school. Okay. I was a bench leader actually. For these students who I had, when exam comes, I give them complete book and say, copy it and write the exam. They cannot write. Even if I give the entire book, saying that, in this book, the questions, whatever has come, you copy and write it. They don't know where to go and copy and write. You understood? Same thing will happen if you don't know the fundamentals. Even if you take all the AI tools, if you give all the kind of very good prompt, you are getting the output, but you're not understanding whether the output is correct or not. That is why people, I'll tell you, don't always think that if I learn AI tool, everything is there, everything I learn, everything is finished. No. Understand the fundamentals first. That is why I'll always tell in our institute also, when we actually do the training, first we'll make them understand all the fundamentals. Then you learn AI tool. You go to any advanced level. That is fine. Okay. Now what we'll do, we'll go here, we'll say conditional formatting I want. But before that, what I also will do is I'll go and I'll see if I can get all this data into one place. Okay. Now I'll open my Excel file. Okay, let me open the Excel file. I'll open the Excel file and I want all the data to be in one single workbook. Let's see how we can actually do. Okay. Let's see. Now this is my Excel file. Now what I'll do, I'll go here. I have Claude desktop. Okay. Let's try this. If not, we can use ChatGPT. Now I'm opening this Claude. Okay, let me also check this. How much of usage I have? I don't know. Claude. Okay, so I have a premium version where we have to pay for that. But let me see how much of usage is there. So here, settings, then usage. Why I'm checking this is because if I don't have the tokens, then I cannot work. Okay, so let me check this. If this is not there, we can use ChatGPT only. That's all. It's taking time. Meanwhile, we can do one thing. We'll say, please give me the output in Excel file with all the tables in one Excel file. Okay, I'll give the prompt for this also. Let's see. Meanwhile, I'll check this also. Okay, 19%. That means we still have almost 80% left. So luckily we can use this. Okay, all right. So let me close this. We'll try here also. We'll see how it will come. We'll try a Claude as well. Okay. Now here I have this Claude desktop. Okay. Now don't ask what is Claude desktop, Claude online, because here I'm not to teach you the Claude. Here we are going to understand about the data analytics. But in the course, we have in detail about all the AI tools as well. Now let's go here. I'll do one thing. I'll go and I'll say new. Let's say Claude Cowork. I'll just select this Cowork. And here, let's say I'll give the path. Okay. Say in my folder, please add all the sheets from each table to one single Excel file. Okay. Name the final output as, say, ABC final data dot XLSX. I get the prompt. Let's see if this works. I'll just go and I'll say run this. Okay. So here previously we used to automate, we used to write the programs. Now we have AI tool. So one, I'm actually using this Claude. Other one is I'm using this ChatGPT as well. Let's see whether I'll get this. It is just giving me all this. So instead, I think it is taking that result what we got. Sheets attached. Sheets of each file attached. Okay. I'm just trying in both the AI tools. That's all. Okay. Allow. It's asking for the permission. Okay. So I had to give the permission. So it was asking for the permission. Now I give the permission. So people now almost all the companies are giving access because of these kind of things. You can see that, how easily I can collect this, right? So I'm working on both the tool actually. Let's see. Combined all the tables. So this is how actually we have to plan accordingly. Okay. Now, after this, what we'll do is we'll download this and we'll use this for further exercises what we have. Okay. So you should have patience. If you can wait 2 or 3 days, you can also wait for 2 or 3 minutes as well, right? Yeah. So See, people, I'll tell you, once you are thorough with the fundamentals, essentials, I'll tell you, these things become very easy. Now, I told you in the previous session, companies are not looking for people who are expert in the tools. They want the problem solving skills. I have a problem. How to solve it? Can I solve it? Yes. How? That's what the companies are looking for. Okay. So let's see if it is done. This is okay. Failed to start. Oh, okay. Something happened here. If it is not working, don't worry. There is some problem actually. It's not taking it. Currently unavailable. There's some problem. Something is happening. So let me just give again. Please check the error and combine files. Let me just check what happened. Okay, I think this is done already. Okay, let's not waste time. We'll take this itself. Okay, for me, whether it is Cloud or ChatGPT, I'm least bothered. For me, the work has to be done. Okay, so I'll just say download and I'll go to this downloads and I'll take this and let's paste it in. Okay, so I'll name this as ABC underscore all tables. So people, let the cloud still run. So let's not waste time. Let me open this and we'll see whether all the sheets have been combined. You saw that it took say some 2-3 minutes. Fine. Let's open this file. See. Okay. So here the names we can actually change this to customers. I'm just renaming it. Okay. Monthly budget. This also we can give to Claude or ChatGPT, but let's also work on something manual. Right? See here, all the details have been in one place. Okay, done. Fine. Now, people, next step is I have some exercises. Okay, here I have some exercise. It says apply conditional formatting to highlight top 10 sales and profit. So, which table it is? Let's go and check. The top 10 sales, you can see here, we have that in this particular place. Right? I want to highlight, there are 5,000 records and I want to highlight top 10 sales and profit. Okay. So let's go and check that what to do. Let's see here also we have sales. We can take any of the table. I'll just take this table itself. Now here, if you see, I have installed or say I have taken this Claude and ChatGPT as my add-ins. Okay. So you can go here. We can use this as well. Check one. I'll say login. Just give me 1 minute. I'll just log in. So this is actually we have to connect it. Okay. So this can be done only if you have a premium version. With free version, you cannot do. Okay. So I'm connecting my this is my one problem. I'll forget the password. Let me check again. 1 minute. I think I forgot my password. Okay, leave it. No problem. I am sorry. I don't know that password. Let me see with ChatGPT. Okay. Also, it is asking same thing. We'll try like this. Let's see. Well, just give me a minute. I'm just trying to log in. Okay. Just a minute. It's getting connected. Okay. Yes. People, I'm very sorry. I forgot my password. So we have to do all these things. Okay. 7, 8, 7, 9. I think we can do the same thing for Claude also because I want to show you something very interesting here. Okay, let me just quickly try to log in. Okay, just give me a minute. We'll try this with Claude as well. 710,940. Yes. Okay. Right. Let's go there and check. Yes. Right. So people, very sorry about it. Okay. Why? Because there are a lot of interesting things which I can show you. So that's why I just took some time. So for this, we need to log in. Okay. All right. So, okay. All right. So people, now I'm very sorry. Now let's work on this. Why I actually took time is, I wanted to show you this. This is very interesting actually. You can see that how easily we can work in Cloud or ChatGPT and get our work done very easily. Okay. Now let's say here, let's go to the exercise. Okay, where is that Word file? Okay, we have the Word file here. Okay, it says apply conditional formatting to highlight top 10 sales and profit. I'll just copy this and I'll go to my Excel. Okay, here I have this Claude. I'll just paste it here. So what does it says? It says apply conditional formatting to highlight top 10 sales and profit. I'll say in the sheet, I will copy the sheet name here. Yes. Okay. I will copy the sheet name in the sheet. I'll give this. You just see, I gave whatever task I was supposed to do, and I gave the sheet name. Now, if I say run, you know what to do? It'll try to analyze the entire table, and it is doing the task what I need. So you don't have to bother. Okay. So problem. Okay. Let the task be done. So why I actually took some time so that we can log in here is, I wanted to show you how AI can actually work. I could have gone to ChatGPT and gave the task. It will give me how I can do. Then I can have to do it manually. But I wanted to show you something where we can go and finish our task within few minutes, within few seconds also sometimes. You see here, it is trying to which column are highlighted. Okay, let's see. Okay, it is saying it will not be matched. So what we'll do, we'll try to make it two different tasks. Okay, make it as sales first. I think it's getting confused because sales and profit both, if you're actually taking, it's getting confused. So first we'll take the sales. See, already it is highlighted. You can see that. You see here. I'll do one thing. Let me sort it and see. Okay. The sales column, sales amount. Now just see. Can you see here? And can you see this? The profit also has been highlighted. So let me sort it. Okay. Let's say I'll go here. I'll take this profit. See. Understood how quickly it has done. My task is done. Now let's go and see more other things. Say create a pivot table to analyze. Okay, create a pivot table to analyze region-wise sales and profit data. Let's go and check. Now what I'll do now, where is the region? Do we have region here? I don't know. I've not studied the data. So region we have here, right? I'll go here. I'll say create a pivot table to analyze region-wise sales and profit. Pivot table in a new sheet. Now I'll say run. See, I want to create a pivot table. I'm asking ChatGPT or say Claude to create it in another sheet. So now people, I know what is pivot table. If I don't know pivot table, then again it's difficult for me. But I wanted to create a pivot table. So what I did, I just gave the task. Now it is taking care. Understood how easy it is if you know the AI tool. But for that, you need to have the premium version. So, otherwise we cannot work here like this. I'll show you how without, in the free version also, how actually you can work on the task. For that, we'll use Power BI, Tableau or something, then we can work on that. Okay. Right. Let's see if it is created. One check. Yeah. See, pivot table is created and it is named as region analysis. Understood? So likewise, people, we can create that, say anything, whatever you plan, everything can be done. Let's go back. See, I want a X lookup. This is very simple task. We'll leave it as is. So this is like just writing a formula. If you want, we'll just not take much time. Let me copy this. Say X lookup to retrieve product category and brand from product files. Okay. So here I have the product. Now let's go to this main sheet, that is fact table. Can you see here I have this product? The product ID is there. I'll go to this product table. So here I want say the brand or any other things. Let's go and I will paste my task. It is saying use XLOOKUP to retrieve product category and brand, because here I don't have product category and brand. Okay. So here I will just say understood how easy it is now. You don't have to, think too much now. Only have to think that how I have to finish my task, how easily I can work on this. What is the problem? How can I solve it? That's all you have to understand. Okay. See here, this is just writing a formula. So usually it will come in the end. Can you see that? The product and brand. See, over the task is done. If you go and check this, you'll get the formula. Can you see that? I just have to give the task. I just have to give the query. It will come. Understood? So likewise, you can take any task and you can do. Okay. Let's go here. See, build a mini sales dashboard. This will do it in the end. We'll take one nice dashboard and we'll build in the end. Complete dashboard will create. Understood? How easily we can actually do all this? Okay. Now coming to this SQL server. Okay. You might not be knowing this complete SQL server. So what we'll do is I want this queries to be taken. Okay. Now if I go to SQL server and get the queries and all, it'll take some time. So what I'll do is I'll go to ChatGPT now. I'll not use Claude. So we'll use some ChatGPT, some Claude, something, some Copilot also we'll see. Okay. Now what I'll do, importing of Excel to the Excel SQL server. Now we don't have time because it opens, it will take a lot of time. We'll just try to get the queries enough. Okay. Now let's say I want to create inner join for all the tables to be connected. Then I want to get the top 10 customers, top 10 products, and the sales summary view. So I'll just copy this. Now I'll go to this ChatGPT. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll consider this combined table, whatever is there, I will say paste. Or if you think, you can take this table itself, you can take this table also, because we cleaned some names and all. So what I'll do, I'll just save this and I'll go here. We can take this, there is that, this one, right? Just take this table. Is the name, all tables here, this one. Let me take this and I'll put it here. And what I'll say, please give me the SQL query for the above task using the data attached. Understood? Now, if I say run, immediately I'll get the SQL query. I can execute that. See? Can you see that? Immediately I got the joins. The next, I got this inner join, things like that. Next, I want to get the top 10 customers. Can you see here? I'm getting this top 10 customers. The next, I want the top 10 products. I'm getting this. Then I want this sales summary view group by. I'm getting this. But if you just see this, how many of you actually understand this query? We know we got the output there, but how many of you actually can understand? No. For that, we should understand the fundamentals. What is group? What is selected? So these things you should understand. Understood. So task can be done very easily. But what is that? We have to understand. So that is what I was telling. First, you should learn the basics. But why I'm actually showing you all this thing is this is what we'll be learning. This is what you have to learn. This is how the companies are expecting. This, you don't say that, now companies are not expecting that, okay, how many years of experience you have? 10 years, 20 years. Will ChatGPT work? Say, I am 10 years of experience, and if you go and type, it will give the same results for you as well as for the freshers. So the companies have started thinking that if any person can think logically, who can think more technically, who can understand the fundamentals and finish the task with a more meaningful way, with more accuracy, more faster, then we'll take that person. I have 10 years of experience. I don't know AI and I don't know how to finish the task very soon. They'll reject. I am fresher. I know a lot of things. I have done a lot of projects. So you can hire me. Yes, they'll hire me. How the fresher can actually go and apply for a job? Portfolio. You should build your portfolio. How to build the portfolio? What all things have to do? That will be taken care in the course itself. Okay, understood. See, I told you today I'll be showing you all the practical. See, is what you have done. Okay, see how quickly we could do this. Now let's go to another one, another exercise. Now coming to this Power BI, people, extremely sorry. I actually wanted to show you something called as MCP. Okay, Model Context Protocol, but because I, upgraded my version. Now that MCP is not getting connected for some reason, which I tried doing that in the morning, but I couldn't do. But I'll show you what it is. I'll explain you what it will do, but we can do it manually as of now. So that MCP, if it is getting connected, sometimes when you come to the course, I'll teach you. Older version, already the video is there. Already I've connected and I've shown you. But the newer version, morning only I checked, it was not working. But I'll tell you what this MCP is all about. MCP is something like, connector between your cloud and your Power BI. Okay, so there is an option where I can connect them. I'll show you. If you go to this, there is something called as VS Code. Okay, VS Studio, Visual Studio. Okay, I'll just explain what you have to do. So here, what this will actually do is it will try to connect. So you're gonna have some extension. Okay. See here, this MCP has to be connected. Okay. The problem here is when it was say 0.5.10, it was working. Now it is like 0.11. It is giving me some error actually. It is not giving error, it's not getting connected. I don't know why, but I'll show you. Say this will work only in Cloud Desktop. Okay. Now here I have this Cloud Desktop. Here, so this is also done actually, people. See, it got connected. I mean, table is created. We'll see that later. Okay. I'll go here to the settings. And if you go to this developer, go to this developer, it will show that MCP server. Okay. So this is not getting connected. I don't know. If that was connected, then Power BI, all the tables and everything we could have done just few minutes. See, here we need to configure. So this MCP server, it is installed. Everything is running. I don't know why it is not getting connected. So we have to go here, edit config, and here you have to give the server name here. Okay. So I'm trying it, but it is getting replaced. So I didn't have time to do R&D on this. So this one thing, I'm very sorry. but I'll tell you how it actually works. So what we have to do is we have to go to this cloud, and if you just give here, okay, say I'll go to this new chat, and if I say, please check the Power BI model. Okay, it will show me how it is getting connected. But as of now, it's not getting connected, but still okay. So what I'll do, we'll take the help of ChatGPT and we'll try to finish few tasks. Okay, so this is my Power BI. I'll just open this. See, it is saying no Power BI model getting connected. So for that, again, I went to node.js, which is Java connection. That also I tried. That also it's not working. But I'll try and see if I can actually do something. Okay. So it'll get connected actually. Okay. Right. So let it be. But as of now, we'll see how we can use ChatGPT or Claude to finish our task. At least we'll work on some tasks. Okay. Let it open. So now people, we understood about Excel and SQL, how we can use AI. Now we are coming to Tableau and Power BI. Okay. So this Tableau and Power BI, they're actually the business intelligence tools where we can actually try to create some reports. Okay, which is the visualization tool wherein we can take the data from various different sources and then we can try to analyze, create reports or create the dashboard. Okay, so let's go here. So here I have the blank report. So many things are open. That's why it is becoming slow. Let me just close some of the applications here. Okay. Right. So this is my Power BI layout actually. Very simple tool actually. So what I'll do, I'll go here, I'll try to import the workbook. Let's go here and I'll take this particular path. The people, if you have this MCP, you don't have to bother. It will connect, it will import the data and all the tables, all the measures, all the formulas, everything it will create. Even the connections also. It is that very advanced actually. But the server is not working. So we'll do it not manually, but try to import the data. Okay. It is slightly slow actually. So this is to connect the source. That means the data and I'm trying to import it. Okay. So similarly for Tableau also. So I'll not again show you about Tableau. One thing, if you understand, it's the same thing, you can also work for Tableau as well. Okay. Now I'll say browse. And then I will take this particular table. Okay. Now I'll show you how they're actually getting connected as well. Say next. See, all the tables are listed down here. I will select all the tables here like this. This is not required. This is a pivot table. I'll just remove this. So people, if I have an MCP server, I don't have to bother about all these things. Every single thing will be taken care by Cloud itself. It will connect. It will check if there are any problems. We need to clean some data, the columns, everything it will take care. Okay. So here, let me go and check each and every table. Make sure that when you're actually checking the data, see the column headers should be proper. Let's go and check customers. Okay. Employees. Okay. Then marketing budget. Okay. Products. See, luckily I got one example of some problem here. So can you see that it says column 1, column 2, column 3? The heading has been in the data section. So how to check that? You can see that there is some white space. that is data. Can you see that gray space? That is the column. Now, if your columns are not proper, okay, how can you see that product ID, product name, that should be heading, right? We need to correct it. I'll tell you how to do that. Let's check this sales. Okay. All the tables are proper, but the product table, there is some problem. Or it can be like, I want to transform some data. I need to clean some data. Then what I can do is I can go here. Can I say this transform data? So what is transform data? Transform data means I'm trying to modify my data. It is called as Power Query Editor. Okay. So this Power Query Editor is actually used for cleaning my data, arranging my data, structuring my data. So unless and until that, I cannot create a proper report. So if you just go back to the previous session, we were talking about the data. So this is data. Now I want to make it as an information. Means what? To make it proper structure. And we also saw that there are various different type of data: unstructured, structured, semi-structured. Remember that? That's why I told in the previous session, whatever you people learned, it is all about people are able to view the screen, right? People online?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. So I was scared like yesterday it got disconnected. Okay, thank you, people. Right. So here I was just telling you that, we need to connect and clean the data. See, now we imported the data. People, learning is very easy, but implementing is complex. Okay. Now, if you see this, I have all the tables here. Let me go and click on this product. There is a problem. Okay. I have to clean. What is the first thing I have to do? Can you see here? The heading should go on top. So for that, if you go here, I have this home tab. Just go here and see, use the first row as headers. Just click on this. When I click on this, you know what happens? See, this is called as the query. If you see here, can you see that? I have this query here. Okay. So query is created. Next time, whenever the data is coming, so it will make sure that the table headers are proper. Okay. If you want to change anything, you can go to each and every table. Suppose if you think there are some changes to be done, you can do the changes here. See. Okay. Anything if you want to do the changes, you can do it here. Assuming that my changes are done, so what I'll do, I'll say close and apply. That means it is like saving. I'm saying close and apply. So what it will do is it will try to close that particular transform data, that is Power Query Editor. And now it will bring all the data to my Power BI desktop. And again, I'm telling you people that MCP will do all these things in one shot. And even the formulas, the measures, the columns, everything can be created, including the connections as well. To that extent, it will do. But I tried my level best to show you people. I'm very sorry. But there is a video with the previous version. You can go and watch that. Okay. Right. So here it is getting loaded. AI is very interesting, people. I tell you, if you learn, you can do wonders actually. I'll show you after this. We'll try to work on the complete dashboard. I'll show you how we can actually work on that. Because Python, I'm not sure whether you people will understand. I can show you about the codes, but I'm not sure whether you will understand. But still, I'll show you some codes. Okay. Now, the data has been imported. See, people, from last 45 minutes we are working. Almost how many exercises we did, right? Yeah. To do this manually, how much time would it take? Right? So if I was a little more faster, we would have done so many other exercises also. I'm just explaining and doing, right? All right. Can you see that all the data has been imported here? Can you see that? Okay. So people, here I have this Copilot. Okay. I can use this Copilot as well. As I told you, Copilot is not very strong as this one. So we can use Copilot as well. Now people, let's go here. Here I have this model. What is model view? When I click on this, can you see the tables are getting connected? Can you see that? They're getting connected. So these are not directly getting connected. So we'll just keep it aside. Okay. Sales and target. If you think you want to connect, we can see which column are getting, this one, and just we can connect it here. See, let's see. Region, I think we can connect with the region. So if you have region ID, it will be good, but we can connect. I'm not sure. Let me just see. Any too many. Okay. There also we have duplicates. Here also we have duplicates. So leave it as of now. We'll just keep it aside. We'll just take this one. See, they are getting connected automatically. So what it will do internally, it will check the IDs are matching or not, and then it will get connected. Okay. These are called as a relationship. Done. Now let's go back to our canvas. So this is called as the reporting. Here, if you want to do anything, I can go here. Let's say we'll go to the exercise. What does it says? We'll work on some of the exercise. Say the relationship is done. I just showed you. Tax measures. Tax means it is actually like Excel formulas, but it will actually give me more, stronger and dynamic values. Say, for example, I want to get total sales, total profit, orders, and profit margin. Okay, the build execute, say dashboard with KPI cards. So all these things it will take time to create, but I'll show you. Let's say I want to create some DAX functions. Or say I'll copy this. I'll go here to my chat GPT. I'll just paste it. Okay. And I'll say, see, I got this DAX. I don't have to think too much. Let me copy this. I'll go here and I'll say table. Here we'll say new measure. And I'll paste it. See, and say the measure is done. So likewise, I can use AI tool for creating my measures. If at all MCP is not there, you can create your measure like this. Say, what is the total sales? Let's go and check. See. People, 1 minute, huh? Just give me a minute. I'm getting a call. Right, people. Sorry, there was a call actually. Right. Right, people. So likewise, I can create any formulas. Any formulas I can create. Any column formulas we can create. Okay. Any calculations we can. Suppose now, since we don't have much time, let me show you one more interesting thing. Okay. Now let's say, see all these are, can you see that? So many formulas. You don't have to sit and keep on, thinking about it. Just copy and paste your formulas are ready. Well, let's say I want to build the entire dashboard in Power BI. Directly, we cannot create the dashboard in Power BI. So I want to know what all reports I can create. Just go here and say, I need to create a complete dashboard. Please list, okay, 1, pages and the title. Reports in each page. Okay, and charts used for each reports and columns used for each chart. That's all we need, right? I want to know how many pages I can create. In each pages, what all the titles are there. In each page, what all reports I'll be creating. For that reports, what all chart I'll be creating. For creating the charts, what columns I need. If I know all these things, within half an hour, I can finish the project only, right? Now let's go here. I'll say run. People, in this possible time, whatever I can show you, that I'm showing you. Okay. But we can do wonders actually. If you have time, think what all we can do. See, it is showing me the dashboard structure. So what it is saying, 6 pages I can create. executive dashboard, sales analysis, customer insights. So all these things we can create. These are the 6 pages of my dashboard. Let's go see executive dashboard. What it is saying? It is saying that I can create all these KPI cards. KPI cards are nothing but the summarized cards. Let's go here. Then saying sales. I want line chart. For that, what columns I have to use? Which columns I can use? Right? Then next, say profit trend area chart. What columns I can use? See, clustered column chart. Say your sales by category. Let's try to work on this. One example we'll do. Okay. So sales by category. So clustered column chart. I'll go to my Power BI. Okay. So what we'll do? We'll go here and say this is clustered column chart. Let me click on this. Right. So I'll take this. Okay. Now, what is it saying? Because I don't know which column to take. Say I'll go here. It'll say I want to take category and total sales. Total sales just now we created, right? This total sales, we just did this here, right? Total sales. I'm taking this. Just select this. And category. Let's see where is category. See. See. My chart is just right. So we can go and we can keep checking there what all charts has to be created. One by one, we can create and finish our reports itself. Okay. Right. So likewise, see, everything is available here for all the 6 pages, all the charts, everything is there here. See, within 1 or 2 minutes, for me, the entire project it is giving me on this. Then one by one, if you go and create over, your project is done. So for that, we should know the pattern. Okay. Same thing you can apply for Tableau also. Again, I'll not open the Tableau and show you. So when you come to this Tableau classes, you will be understanding that in depth. But people, that MCP, I'll try to correct it today. So when you come to this Power BI, I'll show you in an advanced way how actually you can do this. But we'll work 4 projects. Because see, once you know how to do this, it'll take hardly 2 or 3 classes, or say, let's say some 5 classes we'll learn this. Then we'll work only on projects, which will be useful for you for updating your portfolio. Okay, done. Now let's go to next exercise. So here we have this Tableau. So you just work on this. Now coming to this Python. So Python, it is very difficult for me to understand. So everyone, not they are from programming background. Some people they don't want to take the programming, fine. But people, my recommendation, okay, learn programming. Why I'm telling now, you don't have to bother. Say if the same thing it was like 2 years back, I would have told no, if you don't want programming, just leave it because there are some people who can do the automation. But now you don't have to bother. Why? Because there is something called as vibe coding. What is vibe coding? Vibe coding means even though I don't know programming completely, I can still work on something. For example, let's say I am actually very new to programming. I don't know anything in programming, or let's say I'm zero in programming, but still I know what to do. What I'll do, see here, I will copy this saying that I want to read Excel files from Pandas. What is Pandas? Pandas is nothing but it is one of the libraries of Python which will help me in working on data. Okay, so this if you understand enough. Now what I'll do, I'll go to my chat GPT. Okay, here I'll say act as a Python programmer. Okay, give me a simple code to read files using Pandas. That's what this will do. See here. Can you see this? What is ready? Copy this, paste it in Python, over. Now I want multiple files. So I can go here. If you think, let me see if multiple files are there. Okay. Okay. If you want multiple files, then you have to use loop. It's not given here. So we can do that as well. So here you see it has given various different programs also. This is what it's saying single Excel file. And again, read Excel file from a specific path. Then it is saying from a specific sheet. Then it is saying from first sheet. So it has given various different ways we can get the data. And see the program, how much line it is, only 3 or 4 lines, right? Understood. So people, likewise, what I'm telling is, now you don't have to bother. Oh, I don't know programming. If I come to programming, what should I do? Don't worry. People now, even the programmers, they're not programming. They'll go to Cursor. They'll go to Cloud, code. There is something called as Cloud code. In say ChatGPT, we have something called as Codex. Let me just see. Okay, if you go here, we have something called as Codex here. See. So all these are actually used for generating codes. In Cloud, I'll show you. One example I'll show you. We can generate the entire app itself. If you go to anything.com, rocket.com, replit.com, there are so many websites, AI websites, which can create a complete website, complete app in just not even 10 minutes. But only thing is you should know how to launch it. That's all. Okay, understood, people? So this way, people, you can learn a lot of things. No problem. If you want the videos, you can just message. You have the number. People, 1 minute. I'll just give the number. Anybody wants the video? Say 9990205879. Okay, so this is my number. You can message me. I'll send you the video. Okay. Okay. Right, people. So what I was telling, so programming, now you don't have to bother too much. You can learn easy. Okay, so even the programmers now, they're all using this ChatGPT or Cursor. There are so many with the license the company itself is giving so that they can finish the task very soon. Okay, so anything, say, I don't have to again go and copy and paste and show you anything you want in this. You can go copy and paste. You will get the code. You can just copy that code and you can start running. Understood? Right. Now, people, we have some exercise here. So what I'll do, instead of going and doing all this, exercise one by one, what we'll do is we'll go here and we'll try to combine all this and we'll create one dashboard. Now you see, I'll go here. I have the data here, right? Yeah. I'm not seeing this data actually. I just created and I got it for the class directly. Okay. Now what we'll do, we'll try to write a code and then we'll try to create an entire dashboard itself. Okay. Let's go to Claude. Okay. I'll go to this Claude because Claude can create HTML file. We'll try to see this HTML. It looks very good. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll go here. Let me see what is the usage. Let me go and I'll check the usage once. So people, why I do this? Because, when we do some task, if the credits are not there, it will stop in the halfway. So it's better to check in the beginning only. So I'll be keep checking actually. It's taking time. Okay, I think we'll close some of the files, become very slow. Let me close this pause. Let's close this. I'm just closing some of the files here. Let's close this also. Okay. Right, so we still have, a lot of credits here. So what I'll do, I'll just close this. And what we'll do is, we'll try to create one very nice dashboard. Okay, what I'll do, I'll go here. I'll take this particular data. Okay. And people can see this. This one is generated by, Claude. We are given that combination, combine all the files, right? So even Claude has actually given this. We'll open this also and we'll see. See? That is combined all this. See? So this is done by Claude. We gave in the beginning only, right? Remember that automation? So it's done. Okay. So let me close this. Now, either this or this, both are same actually. So what we'll do, we'll take this particular, data, and what we'll do is we'll try to create one, say dashboard itself. So what I'll do, let me go to this Claude. Already I had written one prompt. Let me see if I can get that, so that say HTML. Okay. Let me see. Create a complaint dashboard. Okay. I'll just copy the same thing instead of typing again. Just paste it and see. Create a complete dashboard with reports, filters, and all the previously attractive homepage navigations. Make sure the reports are very much meaningful and advanced. The output in HTML. So I gave this. Instead of typing, I just copied and pasted. Now I'll take this data, okay, drag and drop it. Using this data, I want to create one HTML page. Okay, because we cannot directly create this as a Power BI or Tableau. So still we don't have that facility. So we'll create one dashboard by using this data what we have generated from AI tool only. Now I'll say run. So you know what this will do? We'll try to understand all the data and it will create a dashboard itself first. The entire dashboard. But it will take some time because it has to read, it has to write the code. So if you want to see the code also, while generating, we can go here. We can see that code also it will generate. See. You can see this when I go here. So what it will do is it will generate the code, right? We can see that code also here while generating. So all the task, everything you can check here. But in ChatGPT, you cannot see that. It will directly give the output. Okay. See. So here the interesting thing is, you can go and read what it is actually doing. See, and keep on reading it. When it starts generating the code also, it will show the code also. See, saying building the HTML structure. Now it started building the HTML structure. So here in the output, what it will do is it will give me the code as well, the source code as well, it will give. So you can take that, you can modify however you want also. Okay. So let it generate. So meanwhile, we'll just discussing, what happens. Whenever you feel that, I don't know about dashboards, I don't know what all reports have to create, go to ChatGPT or Claude or Copilot, any tool, go there and you can just give the requirements. It will give, study that properly. Okay, don't just blindly copy and paste it. That is really a very bad habit actually. Okay, so you have to go and read each and everything. So before that, you can also plan. Say, I want my dashboard like this. Who is my client? What all things I can actually do? When you should go completely to AI, when I don't know anything about it, I have the data. Let's say, for example, if you ask me about the HR related things, I'm very, I have very less knowledge about HR details. So in that case, what I do, I'll take the help of say AI saying that what all reports I can create. Because see, if you ask sales, I have worked on more projects on that. It's very easy for me to create the reports, something like that. When it comes to retail, yes, I have worked on that. So if you ask most of the domains I have worked on, but HR is very less I have worked. So in that case, I need to work on the project. But what I have to do, I need to get some more information. Either I have to ask someone who has got the experience, or I have to make sure that I need someone. So otherwise, I have to go to Google, search all the websites. Now you don't have to search. That is search engine. This is AI assistant. Yeah. right? See, so it is building. So usually what I do is, I try to read all the steps. It will be like very easy for me and also see how actually it is working. You know why? Because we also get some logic, how actually the dashboard should be created and all. But yes, it will take some time, but not to the extent like 3 or 4 days what we take for creating. To create this kind of dashboards with all HTML and things like that, it will take at least 3 or 4 days. How much of codes you have to write? Let me open this. See, sidebar, then starting with home page, then again, see, all these things it is creating. See, the people you plan, you can execute, you can finish the task. Okay. But for that, you should also learn about the AI tools properly. And if you know AI tools, people, I tell you, you can do wonders now. It's almost done, okay? Almost done. Because the data is huge, it's taking time. It's like very less data, within fraction of minutes, we get finished. So I wanted to show you complete dashboard live, okay? Showing some finished tools and all, or say dashboard. Previously, we used to do that because if you want to show the entire project, it will take at least 4 to 5 hours. Now, how much time would it take? Say 10, not even 10 minutes. I'll share all this data, presentation, everything I'll give to you. Okay, you can practice. And again, if you want to create your own data also, just go, you give the query, give the prompt, it will generate. But people make sure that now, okay, you create your portfolio. It's very, very important. Just creating your resume does not work. No one is least bothered, say they're least bothered about your resume. You need to have the profile. At least if you're not able to do anything, make sure your LinkedIn profile is proper. Because you cannot fake in LinkedIn, right? If you're working in a company and if you're putting so many things, they can easily catch you. When did we start? Let me just see. 11:56, right? So it is almost 7 minutes, right? 7 minutes. Okay. So I think another 2, 3 minutes, it should be done. They're saying some mismatch is happening. No problem. So meanwhile, people, you can take down my number. Okay, I'll just send you the link of the videos and the the files also. If you want the certificate for this, I can generate certificate and I can give you. So you can send your complete name. Okay, I can generate the certificate and also I can give people online. If you think you want the proper certificate for this, okay, I can give you the certificate also on all the AI tools and all. I can give you. So just message me your name and your enough. Say name and when you attended. I'll send the certificate on the details and everything. I'll send you. Okay. Let's see. Still wait some more time. Few more minutes. People online. I know. It's like very boring settings, but you can't help. Oh, it's a huge data actually. Let's see what all things we could have created. Say executive dashboard, which you're actually using. Say KPI cards. All this is coming in one single dashboard itself. Okay, you can keep this as the template and you can create that in Tableau, Excel. So we can create one .bas file also, which we can actually create the Excel dashboard as well. So you can give that the Excel dashboard. So you can create the Excel dashboard as well with all the shapes, links, everything can be done. So Claude has got more advanced features than ChatGPT. ChatGPT is actually used mostly for content creation. Okay, for those kind of things. Why? Because it is very strong actually. Okay. I think I should have taken some smaller data. But this project, if you take, say, advanced reports, it will be very nice for you people so that you can learn more advanced reports. Taking all simple reports, I've seen all the, I've seen all the master class and all they'll say, they'll only teach only basics. I don't want this class to be like that. At least you should have an idea. I'm not sure how many of them will join, how many of them will continue the course. But if you know about some advanced things, if you know about some knowledge, it will be good for you. Done. People, our project is done. Okay, let's see. Some error, I think. Let it be. Let's see. Right. So it's done. Let's see. Oh, here. I'll give this download. Some errors will be there, so we can correct it later. But for us, at least we should know that what has been done. Let me just go and check this. So it's opening. Let's see. It's taking a lot of time. Actually. So much time it took, and now for opening also it is taking. If you want, I'll send you this HTML file. Okay, so you can check this also. Should not take so much time. I don't know why. But anyways, you people have got the idea, right? Let it open. Let's see. Otherwise, we can still go here. We can mention, say, we can say it is. We can mention that it is taking more time to open. Please optimize it. Okay. Also, we are getting this error. Okay. So I'll give this error also. Let's see. Please correct it and give the final output. This way also you can, if you feel that there are some problems, you can specify. See, it'll go and check. See, and see here the code, how much of code it would have been written. See, the people, how much code it has written. See, is the code. And imagine to write this much of code, how many days it will take, right? Yeah. So likewise, people, you can create, the HTML files, Excel files, but you cannot create directly the Power BI and Tableau files and all. So you can create the dashboard using Plotly by Python. Okay, can do that. So let's see. Hopefully, it should correct everything and give the. I think there is some problem. Okay, that's why it is taking so much of time. Let's see. We'll take the new version now. Okay. So people, anyways, let it take some time. So next time, whenever actually you're doing, so take some simple data and try to work on this. My intention was to show you how actually the real project will work. Okay. So I didn't think that it'll take so much of time. Anyways, let it actually build. So only thing is, if you people have got the idea that how the project can be done, that is more than enough for me. Okay. So I think it's almost done. So you don't have to bother actually. Why? Because everything has been coded or say it is in the memory. Like many people will be keep asking so many doubts, right? So everything, the chat GPT or Claude, everything will be keep on learning. So any mistakes, any errors, it can easily understand and it can correct it. Okay. Okay. So last change done. So final checks it is doing. So you can read each and every commands here. Okay. Okay. Hopefully, I think this should work. Let's see. If it's not working, then it will be like very bad day for us otherwise. Yes. Finally. Okay. So let me do one thing. I will make it full screen. See here is the dashboard. Can you see that? There are some reports here. Can you see? Right. Now let me go here. This is the home page, right? Now let's go to the sales performance. See here. People just observe this. See here. See the kind of reports what it has created. See next product analysis. See and see the kind of charts and things like that it has shown. Okay. This is just, I'm showing you see this. Even if you do it manually, you cannot do so, clearly. See this. Not only this people, this is just the navigations, right? Now I can go here, I can have the filters. See, people, this is completely dynamic actually. See this. So I can go here, I can select the date as well. I can go to product analysis. See this. And I showed you that code also, right? So we can have the code as well. See the code. Almost say, let's say 15 minutes. But still it is good, taking 15 days to work on this project. Now, what I can do, I can go here, I can take the same kind of templates and I can do it in Power BI. I can do it in Tableau, right? So people, I'll tell you, see reset. So I'll get reset. All of them will get reset. See, can you see that? See, completely dynamic. Understood? So people, you can do wonders. And this one you can take and you can publish as. And see, one more thing. If you just see here, you can see it is saying that iTAS, iTech, AI lab and all. I didn't give this at all. This is because I have generated so many dashboards. It is thinking that, okay, this is what the iTech lab actually. Understood? So people, this is what we'll be teaching. Though I'll not be teaching HTML, but the dashboards, these kind of dashboards will become. Okay. So people, let me just walk you through some more things before we close the session. Okay. Right. So people, to learn all this, so we are actually starting sessions from weekdays. We have one class. Weekends we have one class. So we call it as AI powered career accelerator in data analytics and reporting. Okay, so this is actually the kind of the training what actually we do. So it is 5 to 6 months. I cannot promise you in 5 months. So 5 to 6 months class where you'll be learning complete Chat GPT, Claude, Copilot, and Gemini. And again, if there are any other tools also, we'll be including in that. There are something called as Julius AI. Okay, they're all completely related to data analytics. There are some tools which officially I cannot put everything here, but at least I'll give you some thoughts about how much you can use AI tools. Then after that, we have Excel, SQL, Tableau, Power BI, Python. In Python, we have so many other things. Okay, and also we'll be working on some capstone projects. See, people, when I say project, I'll not say, go and work on some HR project or something like that. You saw, right? I gave one complete data. So we'll try to understand the in-depth of it. For that, I'll make all the notes, you know, more than classes. So we'll be working on more projects and portfolios. Okay. Next step, say traditional way of teaching. This was we used to do previously. Now it is completely AI powered analytics. Say we have vibe coding. I told you what is vibe coding. Then advanced prompt engineering will be learning. Then all this chat GPT, Cloud, Copilot, Gemini with complete understanding of how actually we can use this. Okay. Then there are some virtual internships, okay, from various different companies that I'll be giving you the guidance. So you can, get those certificates as well, which will actually help you in building your portfolio. Some of them are from Tata, Accenture, PwC, Capgemini. So there are many like this. So I will help you in that. This experience letter we are giving from our end. That is all the projects, whatever you have done from this date to this date, you have worked. So I'll be giving you the experience letter, not just only the course completion. So this will help you in your placements. Okay. Next, say the AI. What all you'll be learning? I already told you Chat GPT, Cloud, Copilot, and Gemini. Okay. This we'll be learning, how to use this in analytics, how to use this data and data engineering or say data science. Then we have Excel, which will be teaching you 365, not the older versions. SQL Server, Power BI, Tableau, and VBA macros. This is the core tech stack. That means we have all this which we'll be learning. So VBA is about completely programming, automations. Then we have Python, where you'll be learning about data processing, which will include pandas and NumPy. Then data visualizations, where you'll be learning Matplotlib, Plotly, and Seaborn. And then exporting and reporting. Then we have Open Python Excel, then XLS Writer. This is completely for the Python. So this complete package of Python will actually help you in understanding and implementing and also developing your own automation tools or some programs. Okay, so this is what you'll be learning. And then you'll be getting some projects. So you understood, what kind of projects we can actually do. There are a lot of projects which will be working. Then virtual internship, as I told you. Then we have experience letter, which is completely verified. It is verified from our institute. So even the certificates what we give, it will be completely based on the hologram as well. So that hologram specifies that yes, this is authentic. No one can actually make duplicates. Certificates, anyone can take the printout. But when it is authentic, we are giving with hologram actually. Okay. I am not sure how many institutes are giving with hologram, but we are giving it with hologram. Okay. Then about the career launchpad, say resume building, anyways, it's like common everywhere. But what we're also doing is this LinkedIn optimization and portfolio. Portfolio, not just only building your resume. It is about your projects, yourself, what is your strength, what is your skills, everything will be building. And also for the interview preparation. So it's not only about interview questions. It is about how actually you should prepare right from your projects to skills and also about how AI can be used in the industry. So that is what actually we are trying to do here. Okay. And then again, certificates, as I told you, we are giving you, see, premium certification guidance. What is that? Say we have Cloud, we have IBM. Okay. There are many other certifications and the PL300, Microsoft certifications. We are guiding. If you think you want to take it, the Cloud certifications are little costly. So if you think you're taking that exam, let me know. I have all the dumps, all the guidance, everything I'll be giving you so that you can write the exam. For that, vouchers you have to purchase. But when it comes to this virtual internship, I will help you. I'll give you all the list of companies which are actually giving the internship. You can take this as well. And officially, our iTAS certificate will be there with the hologram. Actually, it is authenticated and it is recognized by almost all the companies globally. Okay. The next, we have classes on weekdays or weekends. If you want to attend both the classes, it is fine. Online or offline, that is left to you. You can attend that. Multi-class, you can attend weekdays, weekends, any number of classes you can attend, no problem. And the recordings will be given for all the classes, whatever we actually conduct. Okay. So this will be officially for 5 months, but I cannot guarantee you. it might take another, few more days. Or it doesn't mean that you have to finish that in within 5 months only. You can take a break and you can keep, learning as well. So with your flexibility, you can learn this. Okay. So this is what we have. So the batches are starting. Say next Tuesday, weekend batch is starting. Next Saturday, the next Tuesday, weekdays batch is starting. Next Saturday, the Excel class, the career accelerator Excel class will start, and then it goes on. Okay. So this is what we have for the entire sessions. So if anybody is interested, you can message me for the certificate, for the documents and the videos. If you want to inquire more, you can call Suma. Okay. You can take down this number, you call her, she will give you all the details. And still, if you have any queries, you can call me or Suma. We'll give you the, say whatever clarification you need. I'll do. If you want to register, you can call her directly. If you want to register directly, suppose if you still have any questions, please you can ask Suma. If you still want to attend some more sessions, no worries, you can ask Suma. Okay. All right. So people online, I'll just speak to these people and then I'll come back to you. Okay. All right. So people online. So any questions, any doubts, any clarifications, you can ask me. I'm there to answer. Any questions? No questions? Okay. All right. So how was the class? At least you can tell, this one. I'll just take 30 seconds. You don't have to give, brief explanation. Just tell me how was the session. You can also message so that I took a lot of efforts for this to prepare all these documents and everything. So at least if you give some feedback, so it'll be happy for me. Good, bad, ugly, anything is fine. I'll take it very sportive. I'll try to correct myself if there are any things to be corrected. People, you can unmute, no problem, if you want to speak. Okay, thank you so much, Ganesh.
Sir, this is Wajid Ali. I feel like it could have been much better if with that MCP server.
Wajid,
You
Wajid,
know,
1 minute. I was not able to
yes,
hear you. Yeah, Wajid, tell me.
yeah. So what I'm saying is, this is really impressive, sir. It could have been much better if that MCP server example was covered here.
Yeah, actually, I told you
Yeah,
right morning when I saw that it was not getting connected. Otherwise, I would have shown you. I tried my level best, what all I did, but it was showing some, it was not showing any error to
yeah.
check that. But anyways, I'll correct it. Okay, that you don't worry. Something will be there. Maybe because it's a new version actually. Recently it got updated. So even I don't know what all things has to be corrected there. But already I have done this in the older version. So this
Mhm.
also should be there. I'll try and I'll see today. I'll check that. Okay. But anyways, if people who are joining the course, I have to take that. So I'll take that
Yeah.
MCP thing. That you don't worry.
Excellent, sir. So I have one basic question, sir. So
Yeah, yeah,
certainly
please.
this AI powered analytics and reporting is, amazing. But
Mm.
at the same time, as you mentioned, like, we should understand the basic concepts. What is the pivot table? What is DAX and all those things.
Yes,
So your training is start with the foundation in those
yes,
applications and then move towards the analytics, capability, AI
yes,
capabilities.
yes. That's how it will
Okay.
be. That's what I was telling. So always, first I'll go with traditional way.
Okay.
Okay, not I'll jump directly to AI. Okay, so once you are thorough with the fundamentals, then only we can go for AI.
Yeah, that's good. It was a kind of confusion in my mind, like,
No, 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 no,
uh,
no.
okay.
See, today I just showed you what AI can do. If
Yeah.
I just show you all manual things, what people will say, oh, these guys are still outdated. If I
Yeah.
show something advanced, then they'll say, oh, these guys are teaching something very advanced. I'm not understanding.
Yeah. True. True.
Don't worry. See, iTAS always go with the basic things to advanced, not directly making people not thinking that, oh, we are teaching something advanced. People will not understand. Okay, that you don't. That's why
Right.
when I'm explaining, also, I'm just telling you, right? So what you have to learn and what the output should be, what the companies are expecting. So these things. Okay.
Absolutely.
Don't worry.
Thank
So
you
this
so
will
much,
be
sir.
from scratch, people. First, we'll go with the traditional way, and then only we'll go for AI. Otherwise, there is no meaning in you people coming and learning here. You can just go type some prompt, you'll get the results. Over. The task is done. Right?
Right, right.
Yeah.
Awesome, sir. Awesome. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Wajid. So Wajid is actually my student 10 years back. Again, he wants to learn AI. So I could meet him yesterday and I wanted to learn new things. So he's from 2013 and 14 batch student. Thank you so much, Wajid. Still you are in touch and you remembered us. Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank you.
sir. Thank you.
Okay. Right. Any other comments? Okay. No problem, people. So if you don't have anything to say, just take down my number for your certificate and for your for documents, materials and videos. I'll send you. Okay. Thank you so much. I'll catch you guys soon with the next sessions. Bye bye. Take care.